Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel, MotoLabDirtBikes.com. My name is Rob. Thanks for joining us today. We're just going to go over and cover two quick and easy points. When it comes to your front forks, you want to make sure that if you're using an aftermarket bleeder, such as these ones here, that you want to be sure that your fork is fully extended, because if you don't make sure that your fork is fully extended, whether you're using the aftermarket push button bleeder or the stock screws, you're going to run into issues with creating a condition called packing. Now what that means is, and we'll show you here in a second, that when you create a negative airspace or a negative air chamber inside your fork, it's not going to easily allow the fork to fully extend and follow the train as it should. So this is a really extreme but a very applicable application here. We could show you an example rather. So let's say you sit on your motorcycle and then hit your push button bleeder and you think life is great and you're doing a good thing. Meanwhile, you know, it's an extreme example, but it is 100% applicable and is going to make a vast difference. So read your service manual. I know some of the Japanese models, they say do several times throughout the day. I personally don't run any. It's just another failure point for me, and that's my position personally. But that's not to say to defer you from using that. However, if you're going to use these and or use the factory ones, just be sure to make sure your fork is fully extended. So there you go. Hopefully it's just a nice little tip to really make sure that your suspension's dialed. And of course, always remember that the ABCs of suspension tuning involve having the bike sprung properly for your weight and then set the sag fully geared up. So we'd be happy to provide you with tips on that, and of course we have other videos on there on how to set your sag. And one last thing, make sure if you can to have fresh fluids, because that'll make a massive difference. If you're trying to tune your suspension on old oil, it'd be just kind of like a dog chasing its tail. You're never going to get anywhere with it. So hope that helps. Check us out, more info, MotoLabDirtBikes.com, or shoot us a call 423-900-2233, and I look forward to seeing you guys out on the trail.